What a game in midweek in the Champions League. Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur. They meet again in the Premier League. They have to win. They've got the semi to look forward to. What happens?
They have to win, and they will win. Why? Because Fernandinho will be in the holding role and not Gundogan. He's got to sort the two central defenders out. I know Laporte normally plays in there, but he was dreadful the other night. Why Stone's not getting a look in, I'm not quite sure about that. I think Manchester City will be smarting, but they will come out flying.
I think you mentioned one of their key players, Fernandinho. When he plays, he just offers a bit more
Yep.
security, doesn't he, in front of the back
He
four.
does.
You got Bournemouth spot on last week. You said they had the golf clubs out and they went to Brighton and they hit them for 5.
Yeah, Eddie obviously had a little word with his boys. Look, this is at home. Yeah, they're a difficult side to beat and to play against. And with Fulham coming into town, I really can't see defensively how Fulham can change.
That's the problem.
Overnight. Yeah, I mean, going forward, they've got a bit of a threat. But I got Bournemouth winning this.
I think Babel and Mitrovic are fine, but again, when you concede as many as they do, I think Wilson and King and Fraser and Brooks will run riot.
Yep.
I like Watford to win at Huddersfield. Just on their travels, if Deulofeu's fit again,
Yep.
big game week for them. They've got 2 fixtures and they go to Huddersfield to begin with.
Right. Well, it was unfortunate. I thought they played quite well last week against Arsenal. Arsenal, for me, were a little bit limp, even though they got the victory. Deeney was a massive factor getting sent off, so that's a big issue. Going up there, I just can't see Watford not winning this game.
We need to start disagreeing soon. Could be here. This is a tough one to predict. West Ham, Leicester.
Well, you're absolutely spot on. To some degree, Brendan Rodgers has got Leicester flying a little bit predictable as far as Vardy's runs in behind are concerned. As far as West Ham, I've got no idea what comes out of this locker room.
No one has.
On paper, you think, oh yeah, we'll have some of that. They play some lovely football, but they don't seem to be able to get the results. So I'm going to go draw.
I think these two teams, the way that they're set up and the players that they've got are better away from home. They're the away team. I think Leicester go there and get all 3 points. Again, you just can't predict what West Ham are going to do. Wolves against a Brighton side who had fixtures that they should have taken at least 4 points from and got nothing. Can't defend right now.
No, and you look at the game the other day against Cardiff. There, you could see in the faces of the players how the confidence completely drained out of them. They're in free fall and they are panicking. And Wolves at home, there's nothing else but a Wolves victory.
Even though they don't have too much to play for, they've had a great season, Wolves. I think they'll be too strong for Brighton at Molineux this weekend. Imagine my surprise this week when Twitter blew up. I thought it was Burnley for a stage. I had Liverpool fans quoting something I said on Monday with Burnley about Rafa rolling out the red carpet. Come on now, sarcasm is S-A-R-C-A-S-M. And secondly, I ain't agreeing with Burnley. That's why I did it. To appease all you Newcastle fans, I was at that game when Asprilla scored a hat-trick against Barca, by the way, so less of the abuse, please. Leave it for Burnley. What do you reckon? Newcastle against Southampton?
I think Big Ralph has really got...
Ralph who?
Husson, Tittle.
Pretty good, yeah, pretty good.
I think he's got the side really well organised going forward. They've got something going on. I think going up to Newcastle with the way that Rafa sets his side up, I always think it's a difficult game. I just like Newcastle at home. I think they'll be firing on all cylinders. I'm going to go with Newcastle.
I think Almiron might get his first goal.
Yeah, be nice.
Everton United, that's a tough one to predict.
It is. Well, Everton are tough to predict. Sometimes they're up and sometimes they're mediocre. They're all over the place. Manchester United, the problem with Solskjaer, he's got to start winning games. He's getting some criticism now. But defensively, they're not the greatest. In the middle of the park, he's moving people around. Going forward, yes, they've got pace. You think the likes of Martial and Rashford and Lingard will light the place up. They didn't the other night against Barcelona. But I'm on the fence with this. I'm going to go draw.
Likewise for that one. Arsenal Palace. I know they've got they've got a better away record than a home record, Palace. But again, if Arsenal at home against a team they should show up, they'll win.
Yeah, but for some reason, I just feel that this might be a banana skin for the Arsenal.
They've had some good... They won at City earlier this season.
They did, yeah. It all hinges on Zaha. It really does. And can they get a centre forward, whether it's Benteke or Batshuayi, can they actually put the ball in the back of the net? Because they create chances. They put crosses in the box. I'd love to say Arsenal, but I'm going to go draw.
Wow, okay. There's one that I didn't expect. If you don't pick a Liverpool win here at Cardiff, I'll be surprised, albeit no one expected them to win at Brighton. So that's a potential banana skin, but Liverpool should be too strong.
Well, totally different proposition with Liverpool going to Cardiff. Still a difficult game, though, because we all know the way that Warnock sets his side up. I mean, they are absolute warriors. They know what's at stake. Can they upset Liverpool and get a point? Who knows with this side, but the confidence is sky high. Tough game for Liverpool. I say Liverpool win. They've got too much.
I like your kind of attempt to go there. On you go. We end with what should be a relatively easy one. Chelsea against Burnley, will it be?
You would think so. Ginger Mourinho sticking to his 4-4-2, Barnes up front with Wood, the difficult, swashbuckling type of centre forward.
Is that your nickname for him, or the Ginger Mourinho?
It's my nickname for him. Well, and yours if you want it.
Not really, no.
Chelsea, now that Sarri's started to pick the side that we wanted to pick with the young guys.
He's listened to you.
Well, let's maybe say yes. It shouldn't be a problem. If they want to get in the top four, they've got to keep ploughing forward.
Your big one's a draw between Arsenal and Palace. There's some tough ones to predict this week. What do you think? ESPNFC.com.